Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts and prepare your taste buds as we embark on a relentless journey through the kingdom of brews. Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from home. Hopefully here soon I'll be doing some more road videos, getting prepared to go down to a beer day at TK's house, but by the time this video comes out, I've already been there and back, and hopefully some of those videos have come out. So what I have for you today is another Big Bad Baptist. So this is Big Bad Baptist Chocolate Caramel Sea Salt. It's an Imperial Stout aged in whiskey barrels with cacao, sea salt, and natural flavors added. Now, if you watch my videos, you know that I did the Big Bad Baptist Blueberry Pie video. That was video number 54. That was an outstanding beer. That was really, really good beer. And this is another one in that line. And you've probably heard me complain a couple times. Why would you put the price tag right there? Right there in the middle of the can art. Especially when there's this blank spot right there that you could easily put the price tag on and not ruin the can art. But I'm not the guy running the shop, so what are you going to do? So on the side of the can here, this is from Epic Brewing. I talked about Epic Brewing in that Blueberry Pie video. On the side of the can here, it says, indulge yourself in this barrel-aged goodie made with swirls of Alchemy Chocolate, caramel flavor, and a pinch of sea salt. This beer from your dreams was finessed with the precision of a world-class chocolatier, a confectioner's delight. So I tried to look up Alchemy Chocolate online. I couldn't really find anything. What I did find was a company called Chocolate Alchemy out of, I think it was Eugene, Oregon. And with everything I looked through, I couldn't find a connection. So I don't know if that is the company that the chocolate came from for this beer, or if it's some other chocolatier. I don't know. If you do know more about the chocolate that's used in this beer, please let me know down below in the comments. And speaking of the comments, on that last video, the Blueberry Pie, a few people were talking about how they'd never seen these beers in cans before, and neither did I. And how you used to only be able to buy them in 750 ml bottles, which I'm guessing would probably have been $25 around there. So getting this in a can for almost $14 is probably kind of a steal. Now in Untapped, this gets a 4.10 with 791 check-ins. So that means there's nothing on Beer Advocate. There was a big NA. Color of this thing is dark as night. That is just absolutely pitch black. Light doesn't even penetrate this beer. You cannot see any light through this beer whatsoever. That is crazy. That is just dark, dark, dark. The light doesn't even get past the glass, basically. I mean, no matter where I do, you cannot see any light even penetrating this beer. That is super dark. That's like a black hole right there. That is crazy. The head, it's a nice little fizzy head, some fisheye bubbles, dissipating rather quickly. Little tan color there. Almost, I guess just a little lighter than this can. As far as smell, let's get a nose on her. So one thing I forgot to mention, it says on the can. Oh no, it does say it. I did read it. Whiskey barrels. You're getting whiskey barrel. You're getting whiskey for sure. That smells like a barrel-aged stout. And this is, I see the alcohol somewhere. I don't see the alcohol in the can, but I believe I read that it is 12%, which is up there with the Big Bad Baptist beers. So I might be a little fluted after drinking this one. Yeah, that's just all whiskey barrel, but not very strong. But it's the only thing that you smell. I hope there's other flavors in it than just whiskey. Not that a whiskey barrel stout's bad, but with that description, there better be some other flavors in it. Let's find out. get some booziness up front. You do get a little bit of booziness right there. And that's actually, the mouthfeel is actually much more watery than I expected. It's a light body. And you get some booziness, but it's that kind of like evaporative booziness. Not a burn. Not a, oh my God, this is 12% alcohol. It's just kind of evaporative in your mouth booziness. Do get some whiskey. Some of that whiskey flavoring, like the charred oak kind of flavors you get out of whiskey. Is some saltiness, like slight saltiness in the back end. A little bit of chocolate. But overall, it's a pretty mellow beer as far as flavors go. It's just a whiskey barrel aged stout. Like I said, a little bit of saltiness in the back end. Slight chocolate notes. But compared to the blueberry pie, this isn't as good. Blueberry pie was way better. This is riding the Big Bad Baptist name. And again, it's a good whiskey barrel aged stout. But you know, for the price point, 13 and change, I think I'm gonna give this a let it play. I'm sure I'm gonna upset a lot of people saying that, but there's not really anything special to it. I mean, maybe it's been sitting out for a little while, so it's not refrigerator cold anymore. But I'm just not getting a whole lot of all those flavors. A little bit of chocolate, a little bit of saltiness, and some whiskey barrel, but nothing's profound. It's not a great beer. It's not mind-blowing. I mean, I expected more out of Big Bad Baptist. And maybe if I tasted this blind, not knowing who it was, I might think better of it. But again, I think it's just a let it play. There's much better beers you could buy for $14 a can, $13 a can. That blueberry pie one, much better than this. Yeah, kind of disappointing. But I hope you don't think my video is disappointing. I'm sure a lot of you out there are going to disagree with what I said about this beer today. And if you do, let me know down below in the comments. What did you think of it? Did you think this is the be-all, end-all of whiskey barrel-aged stouts? Did you think this was a good offering from Big Bad Baptist? I think they kind of just phoned this one in. But you know, buying these beers, spending this money, it is always an adventure. I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you enjoyed this adventure. Until next time, always embrace the adventure. Cheers, everybody. Well, this is new. I have an addendum on this beer. I reviewed this a couple hours ago. I've been letting it sit for a while. It's definitely warmed up to room temperature. And it has changed a little bit. It's still very boozy. Still get that bourbon flavor, that whiskey flavor. But now you do get some of the cacao, some of the chocolate coming through. But still, even after letting it warm up to room temperature, I'm no longer getting the sea salt. I don't know about other natural flavors. It says caramel in the can. Don't get any caramel. Just some added cocoa or cacao kind of powder flavor. And even warmed up to room temperature, it's still disappointing for a beer from Epic Brewing. Yeah, I'm going to stick with my rating. Just not impressed with this one. It's unfortunate. Once again, thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. Cheers, everybody.